Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to go over the highest probability trade that I'm waiting for this week on the Euro, the Pound and the DXY. Without further ado, let's dive straight into it. At 2 a.m. we have Pound News, at 4:30 a.m. we have Pound News, and then at 9 p.m. New York time we have President Trump speaking. Let's start off on the DXY as always. We've got this DXY rejecting this weekly order block, and now we are looking to tank lower. On the daily time frame, what we can see is price pushing higher and coming into potentially this daily fair value gap right here, which is where I would like to see the highest probability trade, and I will go over that on the Euro and the Pound as well in a second. On the 4-hour time frame, what we see is price committing to the upside right now, creating a nice 4-hour bullish candle. And yeah, this is my first target. Longing up into this target might not be the highest probability trade. However, the shorts, once this target is hit, in my opinion, will be a very, very clean trade where we can make 3R plus, okay? So on the 15-minute time frame, this is how this sort of zone looks like. Okay, so we have this previous daily high and the daily fair value gap, and we have price displacing, and these are the zones that I'm currently eyeing. In my opinion, these zones will be the high of the week for the DXY before we start getting the real push lower, okay? So in every weekly candle, we have an open, high, low, close. This is the open. We can see we are currently creating the high. What I'm expecting is for price to push down and then create the close somewhere lower than that. But that's essentially what I'm looking at. Now, on the Euro, same concept. We've got this weekly creating the lower wick before expanding higher and targeting the highs. We've got this weekly gap still open as marked out. This daily zone, this daily gap, and yeah, essentially the second we come into this daily fair value gap, I'm looking for some longs here. That's basically it so far. We've got this liquidity here, and this is the high probability trade, okay? I'm not wasting my time. I'm not sharing any secrets. This is the high probability trade for the week that I'm looking to trade. Everything, all shorts coming into that will be lower probability. And yeah, this is what I want. I want this expansion up, we get a nice pullback, and then we get the next expansion up. Very, very simple. On the 15-minute time frame, this is currently the chart that we are looking at. So we have so much liquidity here that has been built up, which I'm looking to see targeted essentially. And then yeah, we have this previous daily low, daily fair value gap, which is starting at this daily low. And then I have this M15 zone, this 4-hour zone, this 15-minute zone, and I would like to see how price reacts to them. If we get displacement, I'm longing it. I'm longing it because look at all of this trendline liquidity up here. On the Pound USD, we've got this weekly gap still open. We've been rejecting this. We've respected this this weekly BPR, sorry, and we've printed a weekly bullish candle. On the daily time frame, what we can see is price pulling back right now. We've got this daily gap down here, this support and resistance level, and then on the 4-hour time frame, clear liquidity. We have inversed this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. We have SMT at the highs, and I'm still unsure where the high probability trade will be, but it will be a long, and so I'm waiting for that trade as of right now. Let's drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, same thing here, guys. We've got all of this liquidity here to be targeted, this liquidity right here as well. And these are the zones that I've marked out. So we've got this 4-hour range, which was just shown previously, 1 hour, and then these 15-minute zones. We have news here, so we're going to have to be careful. And I'm just going to mark out the 12 a.m. open. So that's it. I'm not going to waste your time. I don't waste your time in my videos. All I want to do is provide you with value as fast as possible. All I want to do in these videos is provide you with clear charts and clear content so that you can approach your trading week in a much more effective way. Don't focus on the low probability setups. Focus on the high probability setups, guys. That is where the money is made. Thank you and have a nice week.